Is there a certain move in the game that you want represented that kind of represents your game?
So the game in real life, I can switch a lot. So
Dang.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Hold on, game. Relax. Defensive seconds. CJ, PG.
Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference.
I forgot to do game speed. Wait, no, your settings have it already. See, look at you looking out for me. Good. We are good. We are good.
Early development of a couple rookies in the league.
Early development of rookies is a great thing for a young team because all of a sudden somebody's taking the reins. And I think coaches always appreciate when a rookie comes in, he does the work in the offseason, all that work starts to pay off. But now rookies tend to start looking towards somebody else, or the team starts looking towards that young player as somebody who may be able to handle and carry the weight of the franchise.
Easy.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Draymond Green is out there with Gobert, and it's Paul George, then there's CJ McCollum, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Lillard.
Dang.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
First free throw is good.
I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. Did you know that, Kevin? I mean, I'm a Bay Area product.
Let's go.
We'll talk more about that later. But he's fearless.
Gotta get the flat on bro.
He usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the fourth quarter.
A little hard.
Last season, Damian Lillard continuing to put up big numbers. Took a while for him to find his groove, but he eventually got there.
A lot of chatter last year about Lillard switching up his diet, going vegan for a little while, and then he switched back. He said he was losing a little bit too much in terms of his total body weight. He felt like he needed to get some of that strength.
And now we'll go to
lock up CJ because we're good at that.
Well, Kevin asked what the strategy was offensively. He said, Lloyd takes so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low.
Give it to him in the corner.
We're going to use it.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Lowry, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Lock at 6.
Another 3 for Draymond.
And it's Green. Listen.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure.
CJ, yeah, you could have him if you get me a guard, man.
This all trying to figure himself out.
Hey, this man Kyle Lowry not doing
shoot
nothing for me.
At the free throw line.
And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers, and his three-point percentage elite as well, over 40%.
Somebody else touched the ball. Besides you and Gobert and Draymond, go to the 2 stars.
And Gobert kicks to Lowry. That's the free throw.
What the? Yo, we're getting traded.
A bit of a tough start here at 1-4.
Lowry's getting traded.
Outside, Towns.
I'm about to mess around and start doing so.
Here's Lillard. Right side, Gasol. Nobody around. Word, and the assist goes to Gasol. Heald's got 5. And Towns.
Stop giving this man the ball.
As a kid playing on the perimeter at Kentucky. Cal made him play inside, work in the post, and use his size.
So going back to his roots with his
Thank you. CJ finally got a touch.
the association.
See what happens when someone else touches the ball.
And he really does fit the mold.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
Three. That's a ball. Wait, miss. Can't get a board though. Gallinari step back. Oh, that's go by Paul George.
With the steal.
Why are you not running? Mid-range.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, all of that starting right there with the steal by Paul George illustrating
Debbie,
his
man.
ability to
My PS4 having a stroke. Yeah, for real.
Great play on the ball.
It's gonna be loud for no
Now
reason.
here's Hield. He's got 5. And Lillard gets to Towns. That one's good from the corner. Towns has got his first basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oh, brother.
Lillard against Lowry.
Terrible.
Outside, George. And the wide open
Green.
shot from Green.
Why do you consist on he just sits on shooting threes all day. You can't even shoot him.
Nailed from 3-point land. 7 points in the game.
He's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
And go back into McCollum. Pass to George. That falls. High speed that time from McCollum.
A little tit for tat action going on
Thank
on
you,
the
Paul George.
back-to-back trades.
A little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses
I
to
don't know why
maybe
Draymond
extend
keeps
out
shooting
a
threes
little
like he's a
further.
three-point shooter.
Now here's Towns. 11 points last game. His second
Gotta be the worst defensive player in history.
2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
And the last time they faced this club rebounding was their big advantage.
Miles is that.
All teams will make substitutions. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
We've got 123 left to play.
Yeah, Gary Harris.
And the shot goes down.
Terrific work inside from Gary Harris. Not used to saying that. Does a fantastic job of backing down the defense and putting his will on his shoulders.
Now here's Jackson. Now here's Ball. And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession.
And now a look at Eric Bledsoe. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 17 points per, just over 2 steals and 5 assists. And a quality player. I love.
Show me why you're better than Lowry,
at that
please.
backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Shooter now. Here's Bledsoe.
I gave Wiggins.
And Young kicks to Harris.
I gave Wiggins. What's it
Shot
called?
clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there.
I gave Wiggins Bledsoe minutes.
He'll shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
Think about Gary Harris and just how well
Who Philly get?
his shooting guard is. A sound defender, good shooter, great slasher, cutter, provides some toughness, willing to do a lot of work. Sky the limit still here for Gary Harris.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Towns.
Trey Bird.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Gary Harris has a ton of confidence, has a ton of versatility, and is so important for this team. It'll be fun to watch the maturation process of one Gary Harris.
Now here's Lillard. And here is Ball. Back to Thompson. Outside for Jackson. 3-pointer. Lillard. The sideline side grabs the miss.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. The contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Back to Harris. It's tipped and so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession.
Somebody shoot it. Don't let this second go to waste.
Gets it off.
Cash.
And just in time, but no good. The high scoring first quarter. Both teams really coming out. The home team up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The former #1 pick overall in 2015, Carl Anthony Towns spoke about the aspirations of this team.
I wish he made that. Would have been time. Shut up, Cat.
How can we?
One step at a time, Greg. That's the mindset to have.
Yeah, you can't have too much too early. Because Towns leading the charge, this team is in great hands.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, to me, the story is
They're jumping out to a lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So you love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. We've got Kelly Oubre. Jackson is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
Okay,
Shots good from Young. For a long time, the answer always seemed to be LeBron James. But it seems fair to ask now, who is the best single player in the NBA, in your opinion?
LeBron James.
Who meets
Did you just say his name?
I was thinking it. I guess
What a shot from
We have
QD
so many
Woodward.
great superstars, but after last year, his 15th season, LeBron James performing the way that he did, carrying his team back to the finals, and there's just no doubt amongst peers.
Yes,
We get a chance
sir.
to watch him, Kevin. LeBron James is still the man in the NBA.
Ditto. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well,
Who started
Draymond
that over
Green
Draymond?
is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because
Draymond
what
sucks.
position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position.
A good D, Harris.
Playing against big guys,
take
I'm not even target. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pusher.
Just for first quarter.
Kevin?
He never backs down. Thanks, David. There's Bledsoe. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On 2 or 3 from the field here in the second quarter. Ball against Harris. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
Okay.
In transition here comes Vancouver.
Oh my
20,
God.
stolen by Ball.
I don't have a good guard beside Lowry. Lowry just be sitting there.
Oubre dishes to Bogdanovich. Thompson outside. Kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6.
JJ.
Coming off the assist from Thompson. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Thompson doing a good job looking for his teammates, using his size to see over the defense.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
Thank you.
Kind of an interesting year for Tristan Thompson, who
Running at
saw
68
playing
points.
time decrease, and some felt that his focus and his drive just wasn't quite the same. There was a lot of moving parts last year for Cleveland and around Tristan. Eventually, he found his game late in the year, though, and was impactful in the playoffs.
So Vancouver ends up going with
Yes, CJ.
Got that one up quick.
Just like it when he gets in there. McCollum using his wingspan to take advantage.
Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
What's that
And
PS4?
Lillard kicks to
Oh,
Hield.
that's a ball.
Taps in the tray. Hield's got 8 points. For Thompson, he certainly has seemed to take a step back. But his contract is not helping the matter either.
Well, there were some distractions, I think you could say, legitimately last
Why
year.
doesn't CJ hit
Things
them?
going on.
I don't get it.
Tristan Thompson was most really good quality big man in the
CJ the
starting
big man.
position of center or power forward, and has a lot of work to do in order to get himself back on some solid ground.
CJ the brick man. This nigga good. He's good last game.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lowry kicks to George. For Hield. That one off the back iron and out. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. It's stolen by Green.
On the floor. I got running transition. I walk his thick ass up the court.
This offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
Big man CJ.
Well, there's some confidence from CJ right there. Just so comfortable, even under pressure. Hard to stop when he gets into the paint.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Towns, the pass to Lillard. Off the mark there with a three-point shot. Vancouver
trying out new things. Maybe Paul George that shit wrong.
Went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
He tried.
They get Marc Gasol.
And we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well.
Two shots.
And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Free throw good, Green. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Good on both. The G League is testing out more ways to speed up the game. Shorter overtime periods, a 14-second shot clock after an offensive rebound. I think those are necessary things.
I think they're worth trying out, Kevin. I don't know necessarily that they're necessary. Is that redundant?
No,
Might have been.
that's what you say.
But the league always exploring ways to improve the game, and I commend Adam Silver and the
My team has
competition
been such a letdown so far.
Here's
We only in
George.
week 4.
After the made shot from Carl Anthony
We need to make
Towns.
some
Green
moves.
finds Lowry. Towns
ASAP.
with the steal. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by George.
How? I got a replay, people.
And so here's the home team. 3-point lead. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Just didn't like the energy level from that one. And that offensive execution also was lacking.
Well, they made a few shots, Greg, but just wildly inconsistent.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Oh, no.
He has not been able to
My
keep
boy
up
just tried to
that
put a
pace
wall on.
he had going in the first quarter.
Green kicks to Lowry.
He's good for 10.
George against Hield.
Good work. Oh, George. What is his offense?
Left side, George.
Everyone's
Six
just
to shoot.
standing. Step back, fade on him.
Off the
And
Oh.
got like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I'm not under 2.
And
Good block, Lowry.
by Lowry.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and you're going to have to get up a quick shot to make that happen.
He kicks to George.
Post up. Post up. Here we go with this standing stuff again.
17 seconds left in the first half of
We
this
never
game.
go 2 for 1.
Mr. Gobert. Lets it fly. That's good for George on the assist by Gobert.
All right.
And that's now 7 points for Paul George.
Really no defense for that. Paul George, a gifted scorer.
Lock up
that
Gobert.
right now is
Lock up
locked in.
Gobert.
And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The home team. Thank you, David.
They don't
And
care
we'll be
about
back
those
after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Eddie the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I like that effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
Oh, no.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final. Horn.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy has been getting it done as Buddy Hield.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Paul George is out there with Lowry.
Check up CJ.
And here's McCollum. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Green into the first one.
Throw that thing down.
Here's McCollum for three. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Oh!
Shooting 50% in the free ball here. There's the feed to Hield.
Give me that. Step over there. Send it back. Please.
Now Green looks for Lowry, gets it to him.
Yeah, thick boy.
It's Green picking up the assist.
Can't spell DeMar without 2 L's. Cases.
Now, with a setup there, Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice feel for him.
Big boy screen from Cat. Here we go.
Gallinari on the wing.
Gallinari.
Oh, good with the triple. And so Green will bring it up for Vancouver. It's a one-point game. Inside. And stolen by Lillard.
Stole by Lillard.
McCollum against Hield.
Man down, brother.
A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got two.
Amazing how much Lillard has spatial awareness when his defender's just far enough away. He's going to shoot that quickly.
Lowry kicks to George.
There we go. Finally, the place to go. That's all you had to do.
The low block, and that one's good. George has got the game tied up here for Vancouver. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts and Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt.
Oh my God. That man sent that thing back.
Here's Gallinari.
And then Draymond gets goals.
Gallinari's got his first basket of the night.
Outstanding speed by Gallinari. He sees the opportunity and the easy score takes advantage.
George against Hield.
Three. Okay, Lowry.
He's got 9.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line or you risk getting burned.
Now here's Hield. He's got 8. Right side Gasol. The shot. No good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Lowry.
Oh, what a dime. Dang, he almost pinned it.
Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall.
Oh, where's McCollum?
He can just erupt with scoring nights at any given time.
And with McCollum's explosiveness rate, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And I thought he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time. McCollum, only the second player to ever.
Oh yeah, Wiggins time, baby.
Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
And this has been an area of great improvement for him. McCollum
TLD, give me a point guard, you guys, CJ.
Each of his first 2 seasons, but really picked up his pace since then.
Going around. Drills it from outside.
What are they doing? Running the same play.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to. But let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Takes the 13-footer.
It's a tough shot,
off the glass, but it's no good. On 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And Lillard kicks to Uber.
Not good enough. Uber not taking it.
Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've given a lot of three-pointers here today.
Okay,
He
CJ.
uses the glass on the
There
way.
you go.
McCollum's got 8.
And the ball handling right there, McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Outside Jackson. Lillard against Lowe. And Lillard gets double teamed.
Oh, you missed.
And frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Yeah, that.
Sometimes the
Takes
easy
the
play
rim
is
back.
the right play. You take a chance and you go for that big finish.
And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first
Yeah,
speed.
Bucket Harris
He
coming
really
in.
is a handful to deal with. He gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court, can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more
Huggy.
as well. And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Lowry dishes to Young. Harris outside.
Oh, yeah, Harris.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer out wide. That's a
Another
two-for
one.
He drains the quick
Yo.
shot. He's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Vancouver trails by 5. Lowry passes to Young. For Vancouver, they are good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He's off on the first.
9 miles.
He hits the second from the line. And the home team has possession. They lead by 4. Jackson kicks to Oubre. Dishes to Lillard. A 3. And Oubre pulls it in.
Lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. Just
Hey.
get by a bucket now.
It's slammed in by Young.
Let's go,
Oh,
Dad.
just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Let's go, Dad. You getting Draymond minutes. Oh, you are slow. It's okay, though. Fade on him. Oh, that's not even a fade. Oh, my God.
Young's got the game tied up here for Vancouver. On a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Heel. Over Lowry. Heel can't hit.
Well, those are the types of looks
Dunk
that
on somebody.
You gotta finish deep
What
in
you're
the
good
paint
at.
and limited defensive effort.
Shots
Yo,
good
Dad's
by Young.
getting minutes
And
next game.
defensively, they are on their heels
Thank you.
every time the ball comes inside.
Lillard with it. 13 points in the game. Over Lowry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Draymond been disappointed.
And a worthy candidate tonight
Thank
as
you,
we take
Dad.
a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this
Sickles.
ability to find.
Man, I wish Lowry ass cheeks and jiggle on 2K.
He's unselfish. Great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
Hey!
Marcus Silva's on there going
Split
on.
the D.
Then it's Damian
Pause.
Lillard. Then it's Heel. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot.
George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
Gallinari kicks to Gasol.
Somebody give me a point guard. Y'all can have CJ.
Lowry against Lillard.
Step
And
back.
the 3 ball.
Oh, he said he's feeling it. He said he's like that.
Exclusively from the
Lowry better guard up so I get torched.
mates are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Lowry. Outside, George.
Take a screen.
With the
Mid-range.
shot.
And that got the
And
40
there's
Let's
Vancouver
go.
with another bucket.
He's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
And Lillard kicks to
Yeah, good steal. Please, throw that thing
here
down.
comes Vancouver.
Okay.
By Green.
I guess.
Activity defensively, Draymond Green keeping the arms moving, plugs up the passing lanes.
Here's Lillard. Passes it to Hield. Towns with it. Guarded by Harris. Towns down low. Runs there.
That's good defense.
It is good.
He's better
That's
offense.
now 8 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
This man here really is the best player on the court.
Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Man, I got fouled.
George, no good.
And the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range. Credit the defense wisely avoiding fouling the shooter.
Gary
Don't wanna
Harris.
give up a personal there. And he made him attempt to do it. It's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his
Oh, yeah, good
back.
block.
They need a little bit more help from him. In a tough game for the guys around
So you get that,
him,
you get
mainly
that, you
because
get that. It's
his
not
shots
bad,
been
but
hit and miss.
Oh, no.
And he overshot that one, missing.
Like the defensive end, really did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Hands up.
To tie it up. Good on the three-point
Of
shot.
course.
And that ties it
Typical
up.
2K.
They're starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Why are we waiting?
Timeout called by Vancouver.
Buddy Hield, not the biggest or most athletic player that's
It's me.
is undeniable.
How you doing,
He's a
sweetheart?
total gym rat. At Oklahoma, they had to lock up the balls. Otherwise, the guy would stay there all day long and all night.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Rudy Gobert
Paul
is
George.
checked in for Young. And McCollum set in for
I
Gilligan.
won!
Check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Oh.
Well, I was able to listen in to what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
And Hield grew up in the Bahamas. The story goes they didn't have a court until he turned 12, so he built hoops out of whatever he could find.
Let's go.
Every foul consisted of
Let's go.
bicycle rims that had rusted up, and you nail them up and shoot every shot he could at them, and they'd get torn down, and he rebuild them again and again. He's shown that same determination in building up his game at the NBA level.
3.
And George,
Thank you.
His
Give this man a
with the
point
warning
guard,
label, caution,
please.
Flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
now here's Lillard. The pass to Towns. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Oh, nah. Give the ball up. Give the ball up. Give the ball up.
Green kicks to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Do it to him.
And a deep three from George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by George.
Reggie Jackson for Bledsoe, straight up.
Defensive rotation.
I'm not running PG at point guard.
Is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense.
I'm running him at shooting guard right now. I'm not running him at point.
It's been ineffective.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
Good goal.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
I'm not running Draymond at
On
point.
3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Towns.
Oh yeah, Gobert, good D. Let's go. Swing it.
4 rebounds in this game.
Yes. Oh no. Oh yeah, CJ. So we're gonna ignore that Kyle Lowry hasn't blocked this game. He actually beat whoever shot it was.
1:53 left in the game. Here's Towns.
Towns is selling.
Sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps
Oh
trying
my
to push
gosh.
On 2 for 2 from
PG. Let's get it.
He dishes it to Lowry. Kicks it to Green. Back to Lowry.
I might get 3 seconds. Oh, come on.
Pass to George.
Let's get it. Give him the screen.
At 6. Now Green.
Draymond.
Green.
Hell no.
Gallinari against George. Healed outside.
Malice, just give me Dame. He was bad this game. I'll make him great.
That's the 3-5. No good that time. So Vancouver will
Give it to him.
get the other way. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Because certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Lowry finds George. He gives them a double-digit lead.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going
Clear
to
out
do
the
it.
stands,
Fans
baby.
heading for the exits.
The team came in fired up.
Oh, snap.
Tip. See the focus. Ready
He
to do that.
trying to prove y'all boys wrong. He said I'm not taking the slander.
Down.
Why are they fouling? It's out of
Great
reach.
move right there, guys. So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Young comes in for Draymond Green.
Yo, he's running the
for
point.
George.
Oh, no, he's not.
And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Kyle Lowry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Step back. Oh, dime, CJ. Let's go, Whiteside.
Nice speed that time from
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to
It's
close
8 viewers
the
'cause I'm
door on
streaming
any
like me.
type of comeback effort. This has been a
Oh.
right. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Guys are thoughts.
They're just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just
Let's
some
go,
momentum
Vancouver.
heading into the next.
Woo!
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to roll.
Hands it from downtown.
Seen that one coming.
And you can see the play calling.
Oh, they still full court pressing.
From distance.
That's
No question,
beyond
it looks
me.
like they've rented out
Oh, yeah.
room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Dribble on him.
So it's
Thank you.
win.
Colin,
This is
somebody
a
do
hard
stats.
well-earned victory for
If you do another game, I'll do scores. I'm not doing another game.
I mean, weaker teams might
Why don't you do the game?
at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside.
Thank you, Paul
as we
George,
send
for
you
being
over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Solid. Thank you, Thad, for stepping up. Thank you, CJ, for not being
Hey, Kevin,
garbage.
thank you. Andrew, an
What did you
impressive
do?
win for you guys.
I don't
How
think
we
you
look
scored.
back on tonight?
I think he had a layup. Or they actually interviewing a man with no points.
David, thank
I'm
you as always.
dumbfounded.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Kill yourself. NT ways. Box score. Dame was dog shit. 4 for 13. 16 points. 13 from Bubby Hill. He had a great game. 5 for 10 from Cat. Cat choked in the 4. Kelly Oubre. That's that. And you got my boy Paul George, 21. Thad Young with 14, stepping up big time. CJ with 10. Kyle Lowry with a nice little 9. You're getting less minutes. Gary Harris, nice 4 points off the bench. Whiteside with a 2 and 2, I guess. Rudy Gobert, 6 rebounds. You did your job. Andrew Wiggins, no. See, I told you they interviewed a man with no points. Team comparison. And yeah. Well, I want to see what's it called? Kyle Lowry block real quick. That job was so dumb. Where's it at? Get it to me. Bow. Get that nigga shit.